Hi, I'm doing my first review for a deck. The deck that I'm covering is Spellbooks, the Spellbook archetype. Alright, so I'm doing this video because a lot of people ask me to do a video, one with a Decree build, because they think it's nutty to do Decree in Secret Village and all this other stuff. So this is my take on it. Alright, so three High Priestess of Prophecy. She's a 25 attacking spellcaster monster with 21 defense. If you have 3 spellbook cards in your hand, you can reveal them to special summon her from your hand. Also, her effect is once per turn, you can remove a spellbook from your hand or graveyard to destroy 1 card on the field. She's pretty beast. A lot of times when she comes out, Secret Village or not, it's game. It's really hard to get rid of her because there's a lot of support cards for her. The second card, Spellbook Magician of Prophecy. He's a 500 attacking spellcaster with 400 defense, level 2. If you summon him, or flip summon him, or if he gets flipped face up, you could search your deck for a Spellbook spell card and add it to your hand. He's pretty much the Stratos of the deck. The engine, one of the engine of the deck, pretty much. I play him in 3s. I don't see why you wouldn't want to play him in 3s, being that you play spellbooks. And he also increases the ratio of you being able to fulfill Priestess's effect, a special summoner from your hand. 3 Temperance of Prophecy. This card is the Lonefire Blossom of the deck. The condition of the card is that a spellbook card must be activated during the turn that you summon her. In order for effect to go off, which is you offer her to special summon a level 5 or higher light or dark spellcaster from your deck and special summon it to the field. And another part of her condition, and I've noticed Konami got smart now. They put a lot of limitations to cards, but her limitation is you can't special summon another level 5 or higher monster during the turn you use her effect. So that's something to keep in mind. So limited. But once Justice comes out, Justice of Prophecy comes out, I doubt I'll be playing Temperance anymore. Justice of Prophecy's effect so far is it's a level 16 attacking spellcaster. If you activate a spellbook card once per turn during the end phase, you could remove Justice from the field to add a level 5 or higher spellcaster monster from your deck and add it to your hand and a spellbook card. So once Justice comes out, I doubt I'll be playing Temperance anymore. Probably 1, if any. No more than 1. 3 Breakers, the Magical Warrior. I don't think I have to cover Breaker too much. He goes so plus in this deck. A lot of times, my favorite play with Breaker is I summon him, they'll go bottomless, and I'll go Lance. And they feel tight. They feel a little salty. Because Breaker's still there with a counter unaffected by traps in 19 attack. It's pretty sick. But really, other than that, there's really no more introduction needed for Breaker. We all know what he does. At least I think you should. Tsukiyomi, she just came back. I'm giving her a shot. She's a spellcaster. She also, once returned, you summon her, flip a card face down. You know what she does. Put her back. Chaos Sorcerer. It's really not an introduction needed. I think people had enough of him during the Dragon days and Chaos days and whatnot. No introduction needed. You know what he does. 2 Effect Veilers. We know what Effect Veiler does. I've been mixed between playing 3 Effect Veilers. But with this deck, you really don't have that much hand control. But well, the way I play is I play very passive but aggressive at the same time. And I'm very calculated with a lot of the combos, so I have a lot of hand when I play this deck. So I'm really not too big on discarding too much for this deck. 2 Maxis. This card is good. A lot of cards special summon in this format. I don't know if you got the news flash between Wind-Ups, Geargia, and Samurais. When they go nutty, you want to sit there with this buddy. Because you'll definitely go plus with them. If not, stop their combos. Two Tragoria. Tragoria goes off really good in this deck because a lot of times you keep the hand that you have, and your hand stacks up a lot to a lot of good plays and combos and things like that if you play calm and resourceful. So Tragoria is really good in this deck, and he leads to a lot of good plays actually to make Big Eye and other things like that. You know, you could snatch monsters, well, with Priestess anyway. You could target Priestess in the grave if you have a Priestess on the field and exceed into a Big Eye. So I like Tragoria too. And a lot of times if you don't get a hand that you need, they hit you with the Tragoria. You can sit there and play defensive behind them, or just go berserk and keep attacking. I played 3 Secret Villages in this build. Secret Village is nutty. Secret Village shuts down a lot of decks. When I play this card and I have a Priestess out, or it's pretty much game a lot of times with Samurais or Dark World or any deck that uses a lot of magic cards. It's very oppositional, very biased Imperial Order, so to speak. But the condition of the card is that you have to control it. Is that I have to control a spellcaster in order to use its effect. Spellbook of Secrets. 3 Spellbook of Secrets. The effect is once per turn you can activate Spellbook of Secrets to search out a spellbook card from your deck. So that allows you to search out Spellbook Magician, or a spellbook monster that has spellbook in its name, or a spellbook trap card that has spellbook in its name. So this is also like a continued rotor for the deck with the spellcaster guy, with the magician. Spellbook of Power. Once per turn, you could target one sub spellcaster on that you control, increase its attack by 1,000. Also, when that monster destroys opponent's monster, for each time it destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can add 1 spellbook spell card to your hand. So yeah, that's pretty nutty. You can only activate 1 Spellbook of Power once per turn. The other card is Spellbook of Wisdom. You can activate as many of them. You can activate as many of them as you like. There's no limitations to this card. It's pretty much the Lance of the deck. Once per turn, if you could target 1 face-up spellcaster monster on the field, and for that turn, it's unaffected by magic or trap cards. This is a really good card. It's a Lance, and it's also good in the mirror match if you're playing against another spellbook card. I mean, a spellbook player. So a lot of times, what the other player will do is activate power. You sit there cool, like nothing's going on, and when they attack, you activate, you activate Spellbook of Wisdom. Well, they're in the battle phase, and they lose whatever boost they was going to get from power. 2 Spellbook of Life. This card is pretty much the premature burial of the deck. Once per turn, banish a spellcaster monster in your grave. Target one other spellcaster monster in your grave, and special summon it to your side of the field, and it gains the level of the monster removed. Also, the other part of it is that you have to reveal a spellbook card in your hand. Sorry, a spellbook spell card in your hand to activate it. So yeah, that's the premature burial. This card you could abuse and do so many combos and plays with Chaos Sorcerer, keep reusing Priestess, or bring back an Effect Veiler to go into Arcanite, and other things like that. It leads to crazy plays. Forbidden Lance. Play 2 Forbidden Lance in this build. Monster Reborn. We know what Monster Reborn does. Book of Moon. We know what that does. Dark Hole. And trap lineup is 3 Decrees. 3 Decrees. So that's my take on this deck. Review it, whatever. Share your comments. It's cool. Later.